I think this is where we put the video hook. Yeah, my name is Behfar, and we are going to talk about how to build a product when you don't have that much time and resources. Why you should listen to me. I'm building products since I think 4 years now, especially in the Web3 space. And we never had the resources that others had, so we had to become very creative. And I think that's why I'm gonna talk about it in this video. And to be a bit more fun, it's not gonna be me talking about it on this couch all the time. So go through my day and then we have a chat. Cool, let's get started. All right, so here's what the builders sometimes do wrong. You really need to focus because we don't have that much time. And to be honest, no one cares how polished this stuff is. So you need to focus on what matters. That means really think the feature you want to do, is it going to be used or not? Not, I would like them to use it. So what does that mean? So it means you need to build the core loop of your product. I come from gaming, so we call it core loop. That means the features that you need that your user is gonna use. They're gonna go to register, they're gonna use your products. Maybe they're gonna buy something, they're gonna use the product again. The loop you're gonna focus on. Improving the color, improving the UX, that comes later. And then adding new features means you need to know what to add. And that is the foreshadowing effect, I call, or the foreshadowing tactic. The foreshadowing effect, what does that mean? You know how in One Piece, Oda foreshadows stuff? So that means we kind of show them what's gonna come, but it's not there yet. So that's the same idea. So before you make a feature and you think they're gonna like it, you just put a button there, right? And so let's say this is your app, right? This is the main content, this is your feature list, this is here, this there, it's already there, profile, etc. And then you're thinking of a very cool concept, right? So in our case, for example, we're building an AI agent marketplace or focusing on AI companions. And we know that some maybe scenarios would be interesting, right? Scenarios of, I don't know, being in a Dungeons & Dragons scenario or movie scenario, right? So we make a button, it says scenarios, right? And then we just put it there and get it out. Now, this is the more important. We're foreshadowing what's gonna come, maybe not, we're not saying anything, but you need to track this button. So how many clicks it generates, right? If users are actually clicking it, right? Is it interesting for them? So if they actually click it, and a lot of them, it means, okay, there is definitely interest. So you go and talk with your community and to find exactly out if they want to. Another tip for foreshadowing is basically let your platform, if it's too early, right? Because you don't have time to build everything, to show them what direction is going, to build or paint the picture in your target audience, maybe it's VCs, maybe it's users, that this platform is going to the direction that I want to be. So, for example, in our case, we put like a analytics, right? Analytics button there. This is not foreshadowing, it's gonna be there, but we can paint a picture for our users or for the VC that we are moving in that direction, and they say, all right, these people are thinking about it. And this is the foreshadowing effect, which I really recommend everyone to use it, especially the people that don't have the resources that everyone else have. All right, let's grab a Coke. All right, so the next one is showing your product. What it means is you cannot build for yourself, right? You build it for other people. You need to show it fast, show it early, and show it to the right person. Before I talk about it too much, I have a friend over here. He saw a lot of pitches and a lot of products, so I think he can tell you guys much more about what I mean.
One thing I can really recommend founders is to go out and build in public and understand your users and help them to really understand why they should play or use your applications. And yeah, I think building in public helps us also with Super Team a lot because we can help you also to give feedback, to connect you with the right people. It's also really wise to go out and spread the stuff on social media. So like post on X, share your content, help generate new users and help them to understand why it matters. So this is my few tips to that, I would say.
All right, and the last one is how to use AI, right? We are in an agentic world. We're building AI agents as our product. So it's very important how you use AI. And one thing I can tell you guys, because I'm using these for a long time now and kind of dive more into each models. Important is that you don't delegate the thinking, right? I know you see thinking on ChatGPT that he's thinking, but don't delegate that. You need to brainstorm with AI, come up with ideas, and then start thinking yourself and use AI to execute on your thoughts. It can be coding. So if you're a software engineer yourself, you already know, think first, know what you want to build. If you have unknowns, brainstorm to solve the unknown, and then make the plan to execute. If you're a marketer, think first, brainstorm go-to-market strategy, but then do the last thinking yourself, and then give AI the tool that needs to just execute it. And a bonus one is try each new AI coming out for a bit, but don't go too deep in optimizing it, especially the technical people between us. Because the ROI you get back from, okay, let me using an open source model instead of something else, the setup of it, the etc. of it, right, is usually not. So focus on building or shipping products that make money, rather than optimizing of what type of LLM you're using. And this is something I did wrong, right? I tried to be always the newest model and try this one, right? Try it out, like the Atlas, like browser Atlas came and realized, okay, it doesn't make sense for me or not. What type of products can I build? Is it interesting in my sense? If not, focus on what you're doing right now. But keep updated with the industry. So if something comes in that is actually very productive for you, then you don't miss it. All right, let's summarize. What did we talk? First, focus on the features that make sense. Forget the polish at the start, ship first, get feedback. Second, foreshadowing. If you don't know if the user wants it, first ask them. If you can't, put a button there that foreshadows that feature and track how many clicks it has. It's gonna help. Or use foreshadowing to imply where the product is going to impress maybe VCs, right? Third one, make sure your product is getting tested. That means show it to your friends, but show it also to people that actually matter for your product. You cannot show it to your mom. She's gonna say, I love it. Except you're building something for moms, like a Candy Crush, right? And the last but not least, you're in the agentic world now, and the people like us, or like me, have little resources than others, have a bit of advantage right now. So use the tools properly, but do not delegate the thinking. I see that a lot of times, my own employees, I myself as well. You should do the thinking, and the execution happens by AI. All right, back to work. See you guys next time. Cheers.